The following is a sponsored program that's sponsored by Tarleton State University. Discover what it means to be a Texan. The Ranch Radio, the sound of Texas.
On this edition of Fort Worth Today TV, in Tarrant Terrain, we go on board the city's commuter rail line, TexRail, and learn about the comforts, luxury, and cost savings of traveling by rail. Next, in Destination Fort Worth, we will head out to Eagle Mountain Lake to check out over 200 miles of shoreline and talk to Clay Brants about what makes the lake so special. Then, in Inside the Arts, we'll take you on an aerial tour as we go inside the incredible and historic attractions of the world-class cultural district. Before joining Trey Chapman in the kitchen at one of Fort Worth's favorite restaurants, Michael's Cuisine, to sample one of Chef Michael's signature dishes. And finally, in After Dark, Erin Wilde goes to one of Fort Worth's only bodega on an adventure you won't want to miss. All on this edition of Fort Worth Today TV.
Up next, Tarrant Terrain, brought to you by Tarleton State University. Discover what it means to be a Texan.
Today, commuters for business and leisure are looking for solutions to high gas prices and congested roadways. In Tarrant County, TexRail is changing the way commuters commute with a 27-mile rail train that extends from downtown Fort Worth to DFW International Airport Terminal B. TexRail rail runs 7 days a week and is a great way to travel in comfort and style without all the hassles.
When you get on TexRail, first and foremost, you're going to notice that we're extremely reliable. Our on-time performance is over 99%, so you know it's going to be where you need to be when it needs to be. We have overhead luggage space for the travelers to and from the airport. We also offer level boarding at all of our platforms, which makes it very convenient for those with carry-on bags, roller bags, any wheelchair access. We also have a quiet car for those business travelers, the workers going to and from work, where they can get some work done in peace, not have to sit in traffic and worry about being stressed out. Get a lot of ridership to and from Grapevine for a lot of the festivals, as well as downtown Fort Worth. So not only are we serving the business folks and travelers, but families who want to take their kids up to see the sights. For a one-way trip to the airport, it's only $2.50. An all-day fare is $5. So again, it goes back to the cost savings. We know a lot of the folks out there right now are having to make some life decisions at the gas pump, and this is a good way to alleviate that. A lot of people love trains. It's a nostalgic experience for some people, but again, the stress-free nature of riding TexRail, you can't beat it.
Derek, do you need to put the westbound train on Main 2 at Grapevine?
No, sir. We're going to have some tracking time on Main 1.
This is our TexRail dispatching center in Fort Worth. What the dispatcher does from this command center, they're able to remotely control signals and switches to direct the movement of trains efficiently from Fort Worth to the airport. It's very important. It is the heartbeat of the railroad. The impact a train dispatcher has on the entire railroad is far-reaching, not only for the safety of the crew members and the passengers on the train, but the public at the crossings.
Well, as a chief dispatcher, primary job is to assist the dispatchers whenever they have a question or an issue, because they have to resort back to rules and regulations that they have to follow, and I'm the backup to that. What I love most about what I do is that it's a big puzzle. Most dispatchers get to see a big picture of the railroad, and they have to make decisions very quickly on how to handle certain situations. TexRail dispatcher to TexRail 107 West. Over.
Our goal is to have safety without compromise. When you move so many trains a day, the goal is to make sure you operate, not only move them efficiently, but also move them safely. The dispatcher has to have a strong working knowledge of rules, regulations, and procedure, again, at the end of the day, just to make sure we always maintain safety.
The things I love about TexRail are the ability to serve the customers, the public in Tarrant County. It offers them a safe, reliable transportation option to get to and from work, to get where they need to go, to connect families. And I feel like we're really a very important part of this community.
At Tarleton State University, we work to make students successful, both at our flagship campus in Stephenville and across the state, including our 80-acre campus along the Chisholm Trail Parkway in Southwest Fort Worth. We offer affordable, high-quality degree options that meet the region's most pressing needs, spur innovation, and improve quality of life. And a new 100,000 square foot interprofessional education building, set to open in 2024, will expand offerings in healthcare and teacher education. We're committed to Fort Worth, to making our world a better place. Discover what it means to be a Tarleton Texan. Visit tarleton.edu/become a Texan.
Blazing a trail from the heart of Fort Worth beats a radio station as unique and original as the city itself. The sound of Texas, 95.9 The Ranch. Our kind of music, our kind of people, our kind of city. From Fort Worth, for Fort Worth. Listen anywhere in the world on the 95.9 Ranch app, online smart devices or computers, and on 95.9 FM. The sound of Texas.
Looking for the best things to do in town? Then tune into Fort Worth Today TV Saturdays at 5 p.m. on CBS 11 and KTX 821. Scan the QR code to subscribe or go to fortworthtodaytv.com.
We are out here in our South Victory Plaza with the man that we turn to whenever we want to know what food is the best in the state of Texas. That is Trey Chapman of TreysChowdown.com.
Best breakfast spots in North Texas with Trey's Chowdown.
So food expert Trey Chapman. Texans know beef, and if you're looking for the best steak in town, we called in the food expert Trey Chapman.
One of the most beautiful lakes in North Texas is a reservoir formed by damming the West Fork of the Trinity River and spans 8,694 acres and over 200 miles of shoreline, offering beautiful waterfront homes and landscapes in a luxurious lakefront community in North Texas. This recreational lake is great for fishing, boating, skiing, and sailing, and is home to the Fort Worth Boat Club, where we talk to lifelong lake resident and lover, Clay Brants. Clay, what makes Eagle Mountain Lake so special?
Primarily, it's a water source for the city of Fort Worth, but it's a recreational lake with great sailing, because there's a lot of lakes around Texas, but a lot of those lakes are either core lakes or they are surrounded by cliffs, which makes it very difficult for sailing. Here we have a nice shoreline. We bring a lot of regattas, a lot of international regattas here, and the boat club's been fortunate to host a number of international events. And I grew up basically coming out to the boat club on the summertime, and I learned to ski and swim. We actually invented a sport that's now called scurfing. That's where you put a surfboard behind the ski boat.
Ooh, that sounds like
fun.
fun.
You run it and get as big a wave as you can, and now all of the boats on this lake are set up for scurfing.
Wow, that's awesome. I've always wanted to surf. It sounds like scurfing might be easier.
That's it. You just jump behind a big boat with a big wake.
It's kind of like a little vacation in our backyard.
It is exactly that. It is a great place. As a matter of fact, when we're talking to people about living at the lake or living close to the lake, a lot of times this is the difference maker, because they can buy a house and then this is their place at the lake.
I love it. What do you love most about the lake?
I like the people. There's always something interesting going on out here with the people. But once you get to know the community and you get to know the people on the lake, it's a very small, caring community. So
I love that.
Anybody on the lake that needs help, everybody's there to help them.
What makes Eagle Mountain Lake a destination?
The fact that you can be here in 25 minutes from your house,
yeah,
and you get here and life just melts away. You're on the water.
Just 30 minutes northwest of downtown Fort Worth, Eagle Mountain Lake is the best kept secret in this city and a spot you must see. For Destination Fort Worth, I'm Erin Wilde.
If there's an entertainment and cultural hub to the city, it's the Cultural District. Conveniently located 5 minutes west of downtown, the Cultural District has been recognized as one of the finest collections of museums in America and is one of the city's most treasured possessions. The diversity of the Cultural District's museums and attractions is what makes it universally appealing to a variety of audiences, depending on your palate, interest, or curiosity. In a park-like setting, move freely from museum to museum to explore the entire history of art. From priceless antiquities to impressionist milestones to modern artworks. It's a wonderful place to find inspiration, broaden your horizons, and spend some quality time with your family. Home to major museums, including the architecturally striking Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth, the Kimball Art Museum with its collection of European paintings and antiquities, the Amon Carter Museum of American Art, the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History, and the National Cowgirl Hall of Fame. The Cultural District is also home to the Will Rogers Memorial Center, a 120-acre, renowned equestrian and event facility that plays host to a variety of corporate, educational, agricultural, and sporting events throughout the year. Adjacent to the complex is Dickey's Arena, where big-name and country acts from around the world perform in a 14,000-seat, multi-purpose venue. And don't forget to check out the acclaimed Casa Mañana for great theater and musicals. Or if you're looking to explore nature in an urban environment, look no farther than the 120-acre Botanical Garden to explore more than 2,500 species of plants in addition to the Japanese garden. As you can see, there truly is something for everyone in the Cultural District, so make plans to explore world-class destinations. If there's an entertainment and cultural hub to the city, it's the Cultural District. Fort Worth Today TV is what Fort Worth is all about, taking the good and making it better, marrying cowboys and culture, making Fort Worth and Tarrant County the best the city and region has to offer. Watch every Saturday at 5 p.m. on KTVT CBS 11 and KTXA 21. Tune into Tarrant County's premier lifestyle and entertainment TV show that puts the funk in Funkytown. Brought to you by Tarleton State University and 95.9 The Ranch. Scan the QR code and check out all the cool content at FortWorthTodayTV.com.
Getting a degree at Tarleton State University doesn't mean going it alone. You're family from the moment you arrive, with faculty and staff dedicated to your success and personal growth. Explore more than 100 undergraduate and graduate degree options in Stephenville, Fort Worth, Waco, Midlothian, Rellis Bryan, and online. Scholarships are available. Discover what it means to be a Texan. Visit tarleton.edu/become a Texan.
Welcome to Fort Worth Today TV, Tarrant County's lifestyle resource. We're bringing the funk to Funkytown. From cool technology and lifestyle segments to inside the arts and in the kitchen. We go into some of city's favorite restaurants on and off the beaten path before taking time to explore the vibrant and happening nightlife throughout our city. Watch every Saturday at 5 p.m. on KTVT CBS 11 and KTXA 21. Scan the QR to check out all the cool content at FortWorthTodayTV.com.
For more than 3 decades, a staple among the upper West 7th Street has been a longtime Tarrant County favorite. Fort Worth's first original themed Southwestern restaurants, Michael's Cuisine. Spearheaded by one of Fort Worth's most celebrated chef and restaurateurs in the region, Michael Thompson is a longtime leader in the Texas food movement and crusader of Southwestern cuisine. Today, we're in the kitchen cooking one of my favorites. Chef MT, what do you got for me today?
Well, Trey, we could do just about anything you want, but how about one of my signatures?
Okay, what signature dish we gonna do?
Well, let's do the pecan crusted goat cheese chicken with the fresh basil cream.
That's what I want to do.
All right, let's go ahead and pound out some chicken. We're just gonna flatten this out a little bit, and then we're gonna season and stuff it with the goat cheese. All right, we're gonna fold this over. We've got the goat cheese right in the center. Honed it down a little bit with a little cream cheese. I put some roasted garlic, put some spices, and I'll tell you what, it's been a big hit here ever since. Just gonna put a little coating of flour on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna mix up a little egg wash. We'll put a little bit of milk.
Whoop it up, Michael.
All right, so we have a nice little coating here. We're gonna put this right into the mix. Give that just a second to sit, like so, and it'll be ready to cook. Just drop this in nice and slow. You hear that? Doesn't that sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
Trey, we're gonna make a fresh basil cream sauce. I'm gonna take a little bit of butter.
All right.
And I'm gonna get it going in this skillet here.
All right.
And what we're gonna do is lightly brown some garlic just to give a little base to the sauce. You're gonna wonder what I'm doing with these basil stems. Look at that, smell that. A lot of flavor. Bust that up and you got that oil.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So we've got the browned off garlic, the basil stems, chicken stock, and what we're going to do is let this cook down just a little bit.
Okay.
And when it gets reduced, the flavors concentrate, I'm going to hit it with some heavy cream, and then we can start plating this bad boy up.
Heavy cream, I like that.
We've extracted all the flavor we need out of these, but we do want some basil in there. I'm going to just add a little bit of mashed potato. I've got our Thai green beans.
That is goat cheese deliciousness right there, folks. Drizzle it on there. Make sure you got plenty, because you know I love the sauce.
The only thing we need before we let you dine on this is just a little touch of garnish.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go to my chef's room and feed you.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it, Trey.
All right. This is awesome. So, Michael, why do you think the pecan goat crusted cheese chicken is so popular now?
Well, Trey, I think for a number of reasons. Because one, we've been doing it since day one. It's very consistent. People can come back every day and really enjoy it.
Michael's is simply my favorite place to come to in Fort Worth. The food is just exceptional every time.
You know, a lot of Texans don't like pure goat cheese. That's why we flavor ours. And I think that you can tell that flavor in the dish itself.
Nothing but deliciousness, I can tell you that right now.
Thank you, Trey. It's been great to have you here.
I really appreciate it. We're in the kitchen. I'm Trey Chapman with Trey's Chowdown. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Trey Chapman, author and publisher of TreysChowdown.com. I have 5 decades of food experience, and I love sharing my findings with you at TreysChowdown.com. I'm passionate about locating the very best food, drink, and chef experiences in the DFW area. I believe food is an exploration of the palate. Try something new, you just might like it. Let's hook up and be friends at TreysChowdown.com, any social media platform, or just Google me.
Looking for the best things to do and places to go? Then look no farther than Fort Worth Today TV, Tarrant County's lifestyle resource, bringing the funk to Funkytown. Saturdays at 5 p.m. on CBS 11 and KTXA 21. From cool technology and lifestyle segments to inside the arts and in the kitchen. We go into some of city's favorite restaurants on and off the beaten path before taking time to explore the vibrant and happening nightlife throughout our city. Scan the QR to see the cool content at FortWorthTodayTV.com.
Getting a degree at Tarleton State University doesn't mean going it alone. Your family from the moment you arrive, with faculty and staff dedicated to your success and personal growth. Explore more than 100 undergraduate and graduate degree options in Stephenville, Fort Worth, Waco, Midlothian, Rellis Bryan, and online. Scholarships are available. Discover what it means to be a Texan. Visit tarleton.edu/become a Texan.
Blazing a trail from the heart of Fort Worth beats a radio station as unique and original as the city itself. The sound of Texas, 95.9 The Ranch. Our kind of music, our kind of people, our kind of city. From Fort Worth, for Fort Worth. Listen anywhere in the world on the 95.9 Ranch app, online smart devices or computers, and on 95.9 FM. The sound of Texas.
Looking for a one-of-a-kind experience with world-class ambiance? A backdrop that includes props and sets from Yellowstone's 1883 and one of the largest branding iron collections in the West. Look no further than the Brand Room, located in the heart of the historic Stockyards at 212 West Exchange. This popular family-owned restaurant creates a dining experience with a movie-set atmosphere that's beyond comparison. The simple pasture-to-plate menu offers mouth-watering farm-raised, grass-fed prime Angus ribeyes, tenderloins, chicken fried steak, a chef's choice, with an offering of desserts sweeter than Texas. Come on down and have dinner with us tonight. Open for lunch or for reservations Thursday through Saturday, 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Scan the QR code or contact the Brand Room at 817-706-9628 or email reservationsbrandroom@gmail.com.
In Fort Worth, there's one Bodega Bar, and it's nestled in the heart of one of the city's most beloved nightlife spots, the 7th Street District. Why did you want to bring a Bodega Bar to Fort Worth?
Well, it was always going to be Fort Worth, but it was about where in Fort Worth, and 7th Street was lacking convenience store. So we wanted to bring convenience to the West 7th side of things to make it easier for all the people that lived around here. And we also wanted to have a bar that they could congregate at and have fun and celebrate. So it was kind of a win-win situation.
Awesome. Now, if you watch After Dark, and I hope you do,
I do.
There's always two things I want to know.
What's that?
What's the vibe like, and what's your clientele?
Okay. Well, we cater to all walks of life. Bodega is very special in that sense. And then I would say the vibe, depending on when you come. In the weekday, it's more of a neighborhood feel. On the weekend, it's an all-out party. Dance floor, DJ, lasers, fog. It gets a lot of fun.
What's the concept? How do I get in? Because when I pulled up, I thought I was at a convenience store.
So that's the fun part. We have people bringing in people all the time. They don't know what they're getting into until they get up front. You can find the code on Instagram or Facebook, but a lot of people bring their guests in not knowing what's happening. They'll purchase something in the store, and on the bottom of the receipt, the 4-digit code's actually there. So you punch that 4-digit code right next to the door, pops open, you walk into the freezer, and it actually is cold in there.
Yeah.
So you feel it, and you're like, what's going on? Then you push onto the paw prints, and then watch out for the tiger come in. That's where the party's at.
That is so neat. So what's your favorite part in the whole place?
Really, I like to be right in the booth behind us so you can see the whole place. The dance floor is always lit, and you just get to take it all in without being right in the crowd. I'm not a good dancer, that's why.
Oh, so you're not the go-go dancer?
No, not until a few more shots.
So can we see go-go dancers?
You know what? On special events like New Year's and Halloween, we'll have that, or if we do West 7th parties, then that happens. But the crowd typically gets in there on their
really?
own. Oh, yeah.
So if I come down to Bodega Bar, I could be a go-go dancer?
100%. We won't even charge you.
That's awesome. But tell me about the cats, too.
So the cats, yeah, in bodegas in New York, you'll always see the stray cats hanging around, getting deli meats and whatnot. Speakeasies are either a blind tiger or a blind pig. We didn't think the pig was as sexy as the tiger, so we went with the tiger for the cat purpose.
Awesome. And you actually do have a tiger on the wall that you've adopted.
Yeah, that is Munchie. He's at Care in Bridgeport, and for every Tiger's Blood we sell and Mad Cat 2020, there are kind of fun cocktails, we give some of the proceeds to them to help fund his feeding and just all around stay.
That's awesome. So bodega bars are renowned for their convivial culture and colorful character. Why is that?
You know, we have a lot of characters around here, and I would have to say it's just a place of gathering. It's where all walks of life meet to get their everyday needs, like I said before, and where they come to hang out.
Awesome.
It's just a good mixture.
If you're looking for a speakeasy that's fast craft, Bodega's your bar. For After Dark, I'm Erin Wilde.
And action.
Don't look at camera. Look, I got it, honey. I got it, honey. Honey, I got it.
I got it.
Hey, sweetie. Look at him. Say you should have it. What do you mean to put my bag? What I'm trying to go read is everyone needs to come out and ride the train once. If you haven't experienced rail, do it one time, and then I want you to talk about what they'll probably see. Why do people need to come out and ride TexRail?
It offers them a safe, reliable transportation option to get to and from work, to get where they need to go, to connect families. And I feel like we're really a very important part of this community.
Action.
Where we talk to lifelong lake resident and lake lover, Clay Brants.
Cut. Where we talk to lifelong lake, or we talk to lifelong, and just show them action.
Where we talk to lifelong lake resident and lover, Clay Brants.
Cut, great. Okay, now just give me the closed feel to be out here with your ear. Okay? Okay? All right. And go ahead and start with your introduction, lifelong resident and lake lover, Clay Brants. Ben Clay, with me? Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now about that boat.
Yes, yes. Cut. Great. Okay, anything else we need? Anything else you want to say, Clay? No? Okay. That works.
Because you can be here, and then you can direct.
Where's the second monitor?
There?
Perfect.
From my classics, I think pecan crusted chicken.
Cut, back to the top, recited signatures. You want one of my signature dishes? And then you're going to ask him the two options. Trey, you got to turn your turn to him. I can't see you. I can't see your right eye. Am I smiling? Big smile. Slow walk action.
So, Chef MT, what do you got for me today?
And then y'all can go ahead and go to the station. Okay. So let's go again. That was great.
I'm thinking something more chickenish.
Well, we've got a contemporary ranch classic in our pecan crusted goat cheese.
Cut, back to the top, your signature dishes.
Trey, we can make just about anything you'd like. One of my contemporary ranch classics.
How about something a little more chickenish?
One more time. Signature dishes. Signature dishes. Signature dishes. I can make one of my signature dishes. Action.
Chef MT, what do you got for me today?
Well, Trey, we could do just about anything you want, but how about one of my signatures?
Man, that chicken smells
I
good.
posted a picture of me and some fresh red meat.
And this is slate Y. Why? Action.
So, Michael, why is the pecan crusted goat cheese chicken so popular, do you think?
Well, I think probably for a few reasons, but one, it's consistent.
And just stay right there, Gary. I'm going to push forward.
Hey, Chaz, you got a little alfalfa going on back there. Make sure you get that shit going. There you go, brother. There you go.
If you're looking for a speakeasy that's fast craft, Bodega's your bar. For After Dark, I'm Erin Wilde.
The preceding was a sponsored program sponsored by Tarrant State University. Discover what it means to be a Texan. The Ranch Radio, the sound of Texas. Fort Worth Today TV is a production of CQ Digital Media.